Can we give one more round of applause to the amazing Debbie Stabenow? I want her to stay right here for a second because, first of all, we'll get to the amazing night that we're having here. But I just want to say something about the unmatched legacy and the service to our state that Debbie Stabenow has done. And I am so grateful for her mentorship and her guidance, for her good counsel. There were times when I was talking to her 5 times a week to get her thoughts on things. There is no one who I went to more. And I am stepping into some enormous shoes. She's a small lady, but enormous, enormous shoes. And as I embark on the next 90 days ahead of this general election, I am doing so only because she made this incredibly courageous decision to pass the torch deliberately. And I think we all know how different and critical that is and what a brave thing that is for someone who loves her work more than anyone I know. I also want to say that I would not be here were it not for her leadership in breaking the ceiling and being the first woman ever to represent Michigan at the federal level. And we take it for granted. And there are moments when even I take it for granted. And in Michigan, we have learned to take it for granted that women can get into higher office. The stories and the scars that she bears for all of us so that I didn't even have to think about it when I decided to run. It wasn't even a question that a woman can run, and she was the one who made that possible. So I just want to thank her on behalf of all the women of Michigan. And we'll have many, many more opportunities to thank her before her time is up in early January. Thank you so much, everyone here, for joining us in the great city of Detroit. I am honored to accept the nomination for U.S. Senate for the state of Michigan. While the race has officially been called, we'll continue to really watch the numbers. We're watching particularly the Detroit numbers come in. Every vote will be counted. Every vote matters. Initial returns show that we are in a position to win all 83 counties. Rural, urban, and suburban, all the great different places that make up this amazing state. I want to begin tonight by thanking a few people who have really worked hard to make this night possible. First and foremost, to my family, who have been with me since I started this journey. When I told them I was going to leave the national security world and run for office in 2018, they thought I was insane. And they couldn't believe I decided to leave that work, but they have taken the leap with me, and they have been with me every step of the way. So thank you to my family, first and foremost. It's my rock. I want to thank my campaign team, led ably by Matt Hennessy, who has given, the team is some of the most talented people in Michigan politics. I'm so grateful for all the work that they've done. And if anyone has anything to say about the youngest generation and their willingness to work, come and see my team, okay? I also want to acknowledge my congressional staff, Alexa Stannard, who runs my life in Michigan, and Gordon Trowbridge. My chief. They are true public servants, and let me tell you, a lot of Michiganders tonight voted for me because they believe I'm ready to do the job as senator on day one, and that is because of their work, right? So thank you to my congressional team. And I want to give a special shout out to a few people who have been with me on this journey in the last 18 months. I can't shout out everyone, but a few folks in particular. First of all, State Senator Sarah Anthony, who's here. She was the very first elected representative in Michigan to endorse me. the Blue Brigade, who are in Lansing, who are a bunch of just amazing, badass women, mostly, who helped collect 10,000 signatures to help me get on the ballot. I'd not be standing here without you. And the energy that they provided along the way. Michigan's thriving and growing unions. The labor movement, again, actually the building trades and the Michigan Education Association, some of the people who've been with me from the very, very beginning, my first race, thank you. My colleagues, I saw Haley Stevens running around here at some point. I don't know where she is. But Haley Stevens, Dan Kildee, Hillary Skolton, and the over 200 elected leaders in the state who endorsed me early and have been working tirelessly for Michigan. I will not forget that early support. And lastly, I do want to recognize the other candidates who decided to run in this race and in every primary today. Hill Harper, Nasser Beydoun. As the senator said, it is not easy to put yourself out there. I was totally new to politics in 2018 when I ran for the first time. I know how hard it is to step into the arena, have everyone scrutinizing you, so I applaud anyone who stands up to run in the spirit of democracy. So thank you to the primary candidates. It is extremely, an extremely proud moment to be the nominee for this race. The campaign for this race started right here in the city of Detroit, and it's been quite a journey since the chilly March afternoon in 2023. We kicked things off at the Spirit of Detroit statue. Since then, I've made it my business and to figure out how to be the best senator I can be. We've held hundreds of community meetings, meet and greets, canvasses in this city. Detroit voices and stories have shaped this campaign and this agenda from the ground up. And I'm deeply grateful for all the Michiganders who've shown up, heard me out, and asked questions, and then ultimately got engaged. We crafted an opportunity agenda, which is literally the list of 11 things, specific things I will do if I get elected, and with many of you in the audience help me craft that agenda. And I ask everyone here to hold me to that agenda. I understand what it's like to be cynical about politics and not expect a lot from your elected officials. I understand that the bar is low for many elected officials. My plan is to leap over that very, very low bar. So. Oh, thank you. To the pastors and elected officials, the community activists, many who endorsed me, but some did not. The Council for Baptist Pastors endorsed me. I can't tell you how much that meant to me. You heard me out, you gave me new perspective, and ultimately made me a better candidate and a better person for understanding what I need to fight for. To the women of color in the city of Detroit, who run so much of what makes Detroit work and who lead with purpose in this city. You were some of the first people to endorse me. This is true. Some of the first women to endorse me. And I think based on the principle that badass knows badass. And two of the biggest badasses in the room are Alexis Wiley and Tara Defoe. No one has helped me navigate Detroit and its communities more than those two, and I will not forget it. To the business community of Detroit, you are the backbone. You are the shoulders that we stand on to give people opportunity. We need you, and we want business owners from all corners of the city, of all stripes, to succeed in the city as it continues to evolve. Now, I pride myself on being a learning human being. For the past 18 months, we've been learning about what it means to lead, not just in my congressional district, in the Lansing area and around, but in the incredible diversity of our amazing, amazing state. So here's my message to every voter tonight, whether you voted for me or not. I see you, and you have a home in this campaign. I will work as hard as I can to earn your vote in November. Now that the primaries have come to a close, we now know who our Republican opponent will be. That will be Mike Rogers. He just won the primary. No, we don't boo. We win. And here we let the facts speak for themselves. The contrast between us could not be clearer. Quite simply, this election will come down between a choice of service to country or service to self. Ever since I got into this race, I have talked about the 4 core reasons why I want to be your senator, the 4 things that really drive me to run for the US Senate. First, my sun and my moon, absolutely existential, is protecting and expanding the middle class. I can't tell you how important it is. I think it's, like I said, existential. Michigan invented the middle class, that radical concept that you could work at an auto plant and afford the car you were building. It is that very simple idea that if you work hard, you will do well and your kids will do better. But in Michigan, it's gotten harder to get in the middle class and stay in the middle class at every stage of life. Young people struggling with their student debt, middle-aged parents can't buy that next home, seniors who see that their Social Security checks, their Medicare doesn't go as far because of inflation. At the end of the day, the math is not mathing on the middle class. My focus, therefore, is on job creation, jobs with dignity, union jobs, and then on the other side of the ledger, bringing down the truly insane costs of housing, education, childcare, healthcare, and prescription drugs. This is where you can start to see the stark differences between myself and my opponent. I fought like hell to finally allow Medicare to negotiate for lower drug prices. I took tough votes because it's so consequential for so many people to live that middle class life. Mike Rogers wants to let the pharmaceutical industry charge whatever they want, even if it means if people have to choose between their drugs and their groceries. He called himself the champion of the pharmaceutical industry. He voted to repeal the Affordable Care Act and to rip protections away from people with pre-existing conditions. This one is personal to many of us. He voted to privatize and cut Medicare and Social Security when he was in Congress, and you better believe he would do the same thing in the US Senate. Number 2, I want to make more things in America, preferably everything in Michigan, right? That's my goal. That's my goal. I want to bring our critical supply chains home, manufacturing home, so that we're in control of our own economic destiny. We are in control of our own economic security. That's why I voted on things like the CHIPS Act to help bring microchip manufacturing back to the United States, back to Michigan. It's these kinds of policies, industrial policy, that have helped create 44 new factories being stood up in the state of Michigan right now after 40 years of not a single new factory. Right? 44 new factories. In 14 years in Congress, Mike Rogers supported every trade agreement, every trade deal, including NAFTA, that shipped our jobs overseas, left Michigan, and went to places like China. And after Congress, we know that he left Michigan, got a nice house in Florida, and he made millions working for companies that were pushing Chinese interests. Number 3, I want to protect our kids from the things that are truly harming them. And I mean truly. The #1 killer of children under 21 in America is gun violence in our communities, in our schools, by suicide and by accident. As a national security person by training, I focus on real threats. And the #1 killer to children, that to me should not be a political subject. Societies should go after the #1 killer of children. Right? When I was growing up, #1 killer of children was car accidents, because we didn't wear seat belts, we didn't have car seats, right? We did something about it. We passed federal law and state law and regulation. Everyone here drove here today with a seatbelt on, right? We can change. We can help our children. This issue has me by the throat because of violence in our communities and because I happen to be the first Congresswoman in America to represent 2 school shootings, Oxford High School and Michigan State University. Mr. Rogers is not interested in the biggest killer of children in America. Instead of talking about this issue, figuring out some sort of compromise way that the other side of the aisle can get engaged in this fight, he spent yesterday sitting alongside Betsy DeVos talking about culture wars and how to bring those into our schools. Instead of trying to lead and protect our kids, he's spending his time dividing us, spreading hate. No hope anywhere. And lastly, when it comes to protecting our rights and our democracy, can we please agree we need to start playing offense and not just shallow defense? This is more of a style thing than a substance thing. I believe we need to do a better job of protecting ourselves, right? We have this constant assault on our rights, and if we do nothing, we seem to lose them, so we can't do nothing. We don't live in a world where you can just assume things will work out. That means actually having a plan to pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, actually having a plan to pass Roe v. Wade, actually having a plan to protect IVF. Mr. Rogers would not only oppose these things, but he's done things like supported a constitutional amendment to ban abortion full stop, including in cases of rape. And Maya Angelou very famously said, when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them. Well, my opponent has had 20 years as a politician to show us who he is, and we need to believe him. I want to leave you with one final thought. Like many Michiganders, I grew up in a politically mixed household. My dad was a lifelong Republican, my mom a lifelong Democrat. Growing up with that experience shaped my approach to politics from a very young age. I believe in our democracy and in our country. We are at our best when we have two parties that push and pull respectfully against each other, that debate issues of substance respectfully and civilly, right? That we are healthier and we have stronger and more durable ideas when we have healthy, respectful debate. It's how our founding fathers intended us to be. But that is not what we have right now. The ecosystem is out of whack. Today, we have Republican candidates that are largely uninterested in actually governing. Instead of getting things done, they would rather wage culture wars in every part of our lives. Helping people, which is the very mission of public service, it's what you swear an oath to do, has taken a backseat to vitriol and to chaos and zero-sum culture war. My friends, we have seen this movie before. And when it comes to these candidates, I ask you to remember one fundamental thing. Look at what they do when they're in power, not when they are looking for your vote. Please, please. Let their records speak for themselves. Michiganders don't need someone in the Senate who says whatever it takes to secure your vote, but then becomes a rubber stamp for a divisive agenda. So let me just say very clearly, I'm looking forward to debating Mr. Rogers in this race, holding him accountable, and I hope he's going to meet me on the debate stage very, very soon. Okay, just to wrap it up, we're here tonight, we know, when our country is going through a real moment of political turmoil. We've had some amazing few weeks, but we know that amazing few weeks comes on the heels of years of just our politics not feeling right. For so long, the dividing lines between Americans were largely Republican versus Democrat, right versus left, but today we find ourselves at a very, very different time. It's rational versus extreme. That's it. That's the whole debate. So to everyone out there across our state who is tired of division and chaos, let me earn your vote. For everyone who believes our country is better than our current politics, I ask you to give me a shot. My message is simple. Join us on Team Normal. Join us on choosing hope over fear. Tonight, I want to promise you that in the 3 months we have left, I will work as hard as I can to make sure that we hold the Senate seat. The entire course of the U.S. Senate is dependent on what we do in this seat. Where they're counting on us. We have less than 100 days to knock doors, to make phone calls, to get out the vote, to persuade a ton of independent voters, and I'm going to need your help doing that. We're going to run through the tape in November. So as the stakes as high as they are, with our eyes fixed on the future of Michigan and our country, I ask you to join me. Let's send a message that for Michiganders, the truth still matters, that character still matters, facts still matter. We've been through difficult periods in our history. We will get through this one. This is not the only time that we've had turmoil in our country, and I'm an optimist and believe we will get through this. And every time we get through it, it's with two things: engaged citizens and principled leaders. Every single time a bunch of people like you here tonight do a little bit more than they're used to doing because they care about their country and they want it to succeed. And on the other side, there's principled leaders ready to receive the ball and do something about it. Thank you to all those Michiganders who are engaged citizens who care about their country and their community. And I will do everything in my power to be the principled leader that you deserve. So thank you very much.